Not all readings will resonate with every member of the collective. Today, we are doing a medicine card reading in a butterfly spread where we start in the east with the porcupine. This would be the egg stage. The dragonfly in the southern part of this butterfly spread showing the larva or caterpillar stage. The mountain lion to the west showing the stage of cocooning and transformation. And 15 in the north, we have the wolf showing that part when we have turned into a butterfly and we have manifested. We are rewarded for our journey. It shows me here, before I explain the meaning of the cards, that we have a porcupine here that is that can be uh, damaging when trust is broken. People are afraid of the porcupine and its quills. Nobody wants to get stuck with a bunch of porcupine quills. But this porcupine is actually a gentle individual, a gentle person, starting at a gentle phase in their lives. They have hope. They're innocent. They have aspirations for the future. They have trust in the Great Spirit to open doors for them. They have faith in their relationships. They have faith in what's going to happen for them. And they also have a certain level of playfulness. They are open to other people regardless of how scary those other people are. They want to soften other people instead of other people coming to them with negativity. The porcupine is about every person being a brother, every woman being a friend, okay? And then we have the dragonfly here. And the story is that the dragonfly was originally a dragon and he was tricked into shapeshifting and becoming a dragonfly, a very small dragonfly, and he got stuck in that position. So the dragonfly, you imagine being a great dragon and you're all of a sudden you're forced to change into a dragonfly. You lose all of that power and strength and fire and you become a very small organism. So you must be cautious of being tricked, but at the same time, whatever's going on in your personal journey, you are being required to show innocence and acceptance of all people. But at the same time, you're going to have to shed a lot of your ego and your pride, and you're going to have to shapeshift. You're going to have to become someone that you're not in order to humble yourself enough to learn lessons and approach the people in your new environment. So you may have been forced to shift environments, change environments. Either way, you are in a stage in your life where you are being forced or have been forced to move into a different environment and become a more vulnerable version of yourself while learning new lessons. So, in this stage, you must remember to feed the habits necessary in your life to obtain the transformation that you want. So, for example, if you were becoming a bodybuilder, you would have to feed your mind and your body the necessary nutrients and training necessary every day to become the bodybuilder that you want. It's the same thing with the dragonfly energy. If you want to become a lawyer, you must feed yourself with laws. You must understand what it is that you wish to accomplish so that you can go through a new shape shift. In order to do that, you have to drop your ego, drop your pride, and come up with a new method of change. This is a point when Spirit, the Great Spirit, will intercept and assist you with blessings so that you can do this. So you are being guided from a very innocent phase to a transformation or shape shifting phase to nourish yourself, but you have to have a very good and trusting attitude here. And then when you get to the cocooning phase, the transformation phase, all of a sudden you are thrust into a very strong leadership role where you must be aware of the people around you. You must treat everyone equally in the same manner that Porcupine did. But at this phase, you're not being playful. You are learning to lead. You are demanding respect. You are showing a certain level of stoicism. And fortunately, in this position, you cannot be vulnerable with regular human emotions. You must show strength at every moment because you will get targeted in this position. But you are learning to lead, taking on leadership roles. You are becoming exactly who you've been working to become. You shed the old skin of the past so that you can become something even mightier. And then at the end of the day, you find yourself in the wolf position. This is when you sprout your wings and you become this amazing wolf. And wolves will leave the pack. They will learn their lessons when they howl at the moon. They are howling for new answers. And then they bring those answers back to the pack and they aid those that are younger than them, those that are behind them, and they teach them things. Wolves are known to be the great teachers of the tribe. So you will lead and you will become a teacher. In the same note, you may encounter someone who is much more versed in the mysteries of the world that is willing to teach you new things because you've proven yourself. So the guidance of this card is that after all of this evolution and learning and shedding old skin and becoming the leader that you were meant to be and becoming a teacher, you were also told that you should always continue learning, that life is a cycle of continuous learning, but that you might find the community that you've been desiring. You might find the relationships that you've been desiring. Wolves will mate for life, and the pack needs you. So you might find a place among people who show you the respect that you deserve, and they give you the position that you deserve, and they embrace you because they know that you are there to help them.